Hello again, out a little bit later in the day today. Going to go down and film the freight. Andy reminded me, just a quick walk at my end, but I'm going to show you what I shot in Newton Abbot yesterday afternoon as well. So if you're only interested in Newton Abbot things, you saw the thumbnail, just jump ahead, timestamps are in the description and it'll take you straight to my trip to Newton Abbot. Hopefully it's not going to rain. And a little bit of sun for the seawall, which of course is lovely. And if you remember the other day, we were taking a look at the yacht club and I showed you a picture that Laura Wall was working on. Got a few more shots from that, some close-ups of parts of it. Here we are, you're seeing them now. As I say, that's the picture and the close-ups. And she's working on them at the moment, colouring them in, and I've got some shots of her coloured them in, which I will be showing you at some point in the near future. But that's it as it stands at the moment, with some close-ups of the detail. Yes, it's not often I see the freight. I tend to forget about it, because it normally comes through a lot later than it is today. I normally miss it. That's taking us to a crossover up there, which will be just off of camera. Oh no, just caught him. There we are. It's the freight. Lovely. So there we go. See my freight. Also, before I forget, I was down here the other day. I filmed the Pullman. If I don't show you it now, it'll disappear into my archives. So here's the Pullman the other day. Coming slowly, isn't it? This is Brunel. Now, we met Brunel once before in the back of a car at Polly Steps. Very excitable doggo. Enjoying the trains, you see? Enjoying the trains. Lovely to see Brunel again. Well, that was a lovely chat with Brunel's owner. All about Mum, how she's getting on and everything. But anyway, you probably clicked this to see Newton Abbot, didn't you? Here we go. This is me pulling out of the station yesterday afternoon. Enjoy. Newton Abbot, and it's raining over here. Lovely. What a shame. What a shame. Well, the rain has eased off. Lovely. Let's hope it stays that way. Nice to see a little bit of sunshine. I don't have a great deal of time now. I've got to go straight to my dentist because my train itself was actually about 6-7 minutes late, and then a bit late departing Teignmouth, so I've got to go straight there. I was going to take a stroll through the park, but well, that's not happening today. Not this side of the dentist anyway. To be fair, probably not the other side of the dentist either, but I will be going down to look at the market square if it's not raining. And the liquid sunshine starts again. So whether or not I'll be going anywhere after the dentist or not, I don't know at the moment. We'll have to see. We will have to see. Nearly here. Thought the car behind me was going to turn in then, but he doesn't. He's just leaving a great big gap for some reason. Anyway, there's my dentist, and I'll be going straight in today. So all good. All good indeed. Especially with the weather. But there we go. Relatively painless. All done. But I do have a sequence of events that I have to come back for, because I am having a new lower denture. My old one is quite old now, doesn't really fit my mouth as well as it could, and I dropped it in the sink the other day and broke one of the clips off, so not ideal, but there we go. I'm going to sort out another one of them. Quite breezy over here as well today. Making my way down to the cricket field car park to get out of the main drag, get out the wind and use the toilets. Right, that's that taken care of. Going to wander over now and see the state of the square at the market. Got a cross on top of that building over there. Going to try one of those high-res photos. There we go, that was 100 times. Well, that's the bit we know about. With the new build taking place now, you can see the new structure there, and looking straight through. It's up at the far end. What I'd heard about is this central bit here. It's all been dug up now. So we've got up the top there. Get a nice shot of it. Here we are from a little bit higher up. That's the market hall place where they're building it. And of course you've got this bit here, which I didn't ever know they were going to be doing. Only found that out today, so I thought I must come along and get a shot of it. There we go. A bit like Dawlish Golf, isn't it? All change. A bit higher now. Taking a little bit more of it. There we go. That's certainly changed, isn't it? Certainly changed. And I can't help noticing business after business after business in this square closed. Even I know some were closed, but even more just closing left, right and centre. There we go, another one. Last day of trading, September 20th. Our main pedestrian precinct in Newton Abbot. Lovely flowers, really nice in the baskets. And that's looking down there. Lovely. Lovely little doggo there. I do like the flants on the gates, very nice. Of course Lloyd Bank, still open for the time being I guess. Not that I've heard they're going to close, but they're closing left, right and centre. That's all the planters with the trees in them. And here we are, nearly back up by my dentist. At least I haven't gotten too wet today. That's one thing, isn't it? That's one thing. I think I'll cut up this way and then we'll walk round through the park, like I said I might do, because it's not raining and I've got about time till my train. St Paul's up ahead. I always just want to say St Peter's, but I know it's St Paul's because it's St Paul's Square is where my dentist is. Bandstand over there in the distance. There's the coffee van, not open today. Right, got to get across to the other platform and I'll film any trains I see in the meantime. There we go. Next train in should be mine. There we go. That was a few experiments with the trains and that. Hope you enjoyed that. Nice little trip to Newton. And I'll go back to future me when I dropped into this. Well, there we go. Hope you enjoyed our little Newton Abbot adventure. And the sun's come out, so as I'm on my way to do a little bit of shopping for Mum, grab a few extra shots of Teignmouth. Right, let's get her shopping. Busy bus. Nah, W.H. Smith still. Gavin's still fishing. It's quite unusual for him. Normally if he's off for a while he puts a little note in the window. Hope it's nothing too serious that's pulled him away from his shop. go. Bit of a mixed bag. Teignmouth today, Newton Abbot yesterday. Hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching. See you again tomorrow, hopefully. Take care. Bye.